November 5th. I just wanted to say, enjoy this day. Don't let it stress you out. I know that there are people who believe in voting, people who don't believe in voting. There are people who are, because of their religious preference, they they may not go out and they may not vote. And either way, our people, whether you're black, white, purple, green, yellow, um, died for us to have a choice. I was in the military. My husband was in the military. We served our country. I know that there are people who, whether they're whatever nationality, I'm not going to start naming any nationalities, but there are a lot of people who are out there who believe heavily in the Bible and they don't believe in the system. So I just treat people with respect. We hopefully at the voting polls, it won't turn out to look like Black Friday when people start arguing, jumping over fences and whatever. I know people who love their political party more than they love their neighbor, and if their neighbor is not the same party as them, then there's a problem. So we need to kind of move away from that and, just love all people, believe in Jesus more than anything, not the system, not the government. Again, like I said, don't be coming after me in my comment section. I, I served my country during Desert Storm, and my husband did the whole full retirement thing. Um, so, I just wanted to say, let's all treat each other as human beings, and not get stuck on this or that. And hopefully the world will still be shaking and moving tomorrow because, there are some real threats that are starting to come down. And I'm not making any kind of threats. I'm just saying, if you read Revelations, it says that the world ain't getting no better. And so I'm not making stuff up. So it really doesn't matter who's in office, whether you're Republican, Democratic, or whatever. Just be on the side of Jesus. If you see somebody who's in need, help the person that's in need. That's all that I have to say. Just love one another. So I am Nubia of NubianQueen Nation. That's my channel. My sister and I did a live today, so if you'd like to go over there and check that out. Um, yes, that was called Connecticut Housewives. And she is in Texas. I'm in Connecticut. We were born and raised in Connecticut. And we just do a podcast every Tuesday at 1 o'clock live. So you're more than welcome to join in on that. So that's all that I had to say today. Thanks for those who jump on. I'm trying to be a little bit more frequent as to coming on and, you know, confidence on camera. That's all that I had to say. Thank you for jumping in there. Hi, Mia, and hi. Let's see here. I don't have my glasses on. It says, me hate Birchwood. Okay, Birchwood. Hmm. Why do you hate Birchwood? Nice name. But anyway, it's a women's channel, and I I think I started my channel. I know I was going to hang up, but I started the channel because I wanted to make sure that that women have a voice. Women of all shapes, sizes, colors. Like I said, black, purple, yellow, green. Um, and I also started off the channel for those who are jumping on now. I was just saying, whether you're of this political party or that political party, let's just love one another and not worry about what the person's political party is, and you know treat each other as equals and love one another and all those type of things. Those are more important than which political party. My grandmother, before she passed away, she said that she always voted independent, as an independent. So again, there are lots of different religious reasons why people don't vote. And even when I was in the military, there were people who were in the military. And when it came time for us to go over to Desert Storm, Saudi Arabia, there were people who were invoking their religious rights, and they didn't go over, and they had to get out the military. Birchwood looks bad. Oh, okay, Birchwood. I guess I have to take a look at that. Birchwood looks bad. Um, and then Mia says, "Hey, everybody, different. The different doesn't need to be our secret. It can be our specialty." Exactly. Exactly. Let the difference be our specialty. Make us unique, right? One for another. So yeah, I'm really, I don't want to say that I'm a nervous person. Like I said, I did serve my country, but between now and January 6th, and from January 6th all the way into October 20th, January 20th, we had no idea what was going to happen. Last time, if they removed mailboxes, they, some people got sick and had to get the thing majagger in the arm. I didn't do that. I chose not to. Don't judge me. I have, I rather do everything medicinally. So I was somewhere the other day, and the person heard that I didn't have the thingamajigger, and they grabbed their mask and they cleaned up and sprayed everywhere. I'm like, no, it's okay. Everybody has a right to think and believe the way that they believe. But the funny thing is, I'm not going to say I'm superstitious. I do believe in the Holy Spirit and my Lord and Savior, but I didn't get the jab, and I haven't been sick. There are people who have gotten the thingamajigger, and they've been sick at least 3 or 4 times. So what can we say? You just gotta stay prayed up, take your vitamins, you know, drink the cherry juice, cranberry juice. I'm not trying to give any kind of advice on that right now, but um, thank you people for jumping in. It says, hi, how are you? I'm good, thank you. And it says, pleased to meet you. Thank you for jumping on. Yeah, so my sister and I were on earlier on a different live, and we just get on. We talk about elderly care. Again, I started my channel because I wanted to have female empowerment, and not in a negative way, but just having our voices being heard. Her perspective from being born in Connecticut. She lives in Texas. She's also a female veteran. So this is a shout out also for anybody who's a female veteran. If you know somebody who is, tell them to just join us on Tuesdays at 1 p.m. We just talk about elderly care. My father is 83 years old, and he's been in and out of the nursing home. And my sister, he used to come here to Connecticut for the summers, and he used to be in Texas for the winters. And now he can't fly anymore, so he's staying in Texas with my sister. So yeah, I just wanted to kind of just come on and jump in. Yeah, you don't need to get it your choice if you want to. Thank you. Like I said, my husband and I served in the military, so I think that gives you some rights to make, at least to be able to have freedom of choice. And then if you're a person of color, they say, oh, but your ancestors died. Yeah, my ancestors did die, but they died for me to have a choice. Not that I have to do this or have to do that, but and I don't believe in choosing for the lesser of the evils either. I just, that's just something I just don't believe in. If whatever, like I said, I'm not trying to get into a debate on that because that's not what this channel is about. It's just basically being able to share your opinion and be peaceably, live peaceably. Hey, Mr. Anthony, how are you? I like that, my time. Hey, nice to see you on. Thank you also for everything that you do. I saw your latest video. I think it was today's that said, or was it yesterday's? You were in the park and you were trying to, you couldn't find your car, and then you realized you had parked it far away. And but thank you for everything that you do and for inspiring us to keep going because we all have a voice, and especially if you're over 50, over 60, or whatever. I remember one time I worked for a casino here in Connecticut, which that kind of puts me a little bit too close. I don't like saying my location because there are crazy people out there. But every time I came out from my shift, like this is like 10 years ago, I parked my car in the same location. And this one time, I was really, really tired. I'm not sure if I worked an extra shift or whatever. I came out, could not find my car. I called the casino police. I had parked my car in a different location and I forgot. So, life goes on, right? So I thought that was funny that you came out and you went to look for your regular parking spot and it wasn't there anymore. But yeah, so I was just telling everybody that I started my channel basically so that people that look like me or not look like me could have a voice. And so my sister and I like to get on every week and Connecticut, the state of Connecticut. My sister and I get on together and we just have a sisterly chat, a safe place for people to come, women or men, 1 p.m. every single time. I love it. Every single time, every week, I send my sister the link. And then she's like, well, they wanted me to put this in, or where's the link, or whatever. So I'm like, okay, right at 1 o'clock every Tuesday, I'm logging on whether my sister's on or not. But she does eventually pop on. And I do extend grace to her because she extends grace to me. And she also is taking care of our elderly father. So, that's a lot of work, a lot of work. So sometimes we just come on and share funny stories. But anyway, but I do appreciate you guys coming on. I didn't want to stay on too long. I just want to say, whatever your political preference is, I'm voting for Jesus. I know that sounds crazy for people, but there was a message that it was his name, Tony Evans. I watched the movie War Room again this weekend at a women's facility. I was volunteering, working with some other ladies, and we watched the movie War Room. So there was a movie, if you can go, or a message that Tony Evans preached on back some years ago, and it had to do with I guess he used to be an evangelist, and he used to be a preacher or representing some professional football team, and he said he believes in Jesus being the referee, not going left, not going right, but just going right straight down the middle, and not being like politically this or that, trusting in Jesus. So that's kind of what I believe in also. Let's see here. You can't really ask that question. It's not appropriate to ask. Oh, yeah. Well, state of Connecticut's not that big. I usually say New England, but and yeah, we'll see. Uh, yeah. So, anyways, let's be nice in the comments. So, thank you for jumping on here. I'm gonna hop off now. I just wanted people to go back and take a look at our video. One lady said, if you go live, in order for people to help people to get their thing, watch it in the slow motion and just go back. If you can't sit there for the whole time, go back and make dinner or whatever. Keep the video going. But anyway, Mia says, because you can reveal someone's, yeah. There's a lot of bad people out there, but I'm just gonna trust the people that come into this room have good intentions. Um, yeah. So anyway, you guys have a great, blessed day. Thank you for hopping on here. I totally appreciate you. And go back and take a look at some of my other stuff. I've been on for more than 10, 15 years and have more than 500 videos, but I'm just now getting to where I'm being consistent, like my friend said, like Mr. The gentleman who was just on earlier. Let me see if I can scroll down and see what his name was. Yeah, Mr. Anthony. Thank you for jumping on, you guys. All right, that's all I have. Peace and blessings, and check me out later and come back 1 o'clock on Tuesday. All right, because YouTube used to push me out, but they don't anymore. So I guess I'll have to go live more often. All right, then. You guys have a great day. Bye bye. Ciao for now.